You know, I'm here in the bathroom, and guess what? I don't use this anymore. This has been made redundant, and I'm really happy. And what have I replaced it with? Well, let me show you. I've replaced it with this. And this is how it starts off. Now, you want at least 3 paper bags, and you're going to first put cardboard or something that is going to help stop any leakage at the bottom, because you're only going to keep it for a week. You want it to basically hold, maybe not even a week, actually 3 days. Not even a week, 3 days. So the first 3 days, where this goes is actually in your kitchen. It's kind of dark here. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. And basically, it sits here. Actually, I have it sitting on the chair here. And all of my kitchen waste goes in here. Now look what I got here. I got stuff. I'm trying to grow this mint and other stuff. This is a daikon. Look at my daikons coming up. Look, the top of a daikon. If you go to a grocery store, buy the top of a daikon, stick it in there, and look, I'm going to have Japanese radish growing in Florida. So your kitchen waste goes in here. Once you put your kitchen waste in here, then you're going to use it for 3 days. And your kitchen waste, that is, going to put it 3 days, because it'll take 3 days to fill this up. I filled the first one up. Now, the reason for the plastic bag, obviously, is to keep it locked up, right? Because you're going to keep it outside. I keep it on my porch. And also, it keeps the flies out. If you're putting kitchen waste in there, the flies can't get in there. It's also an easy way to handle it, and it traps the moisture. So you're not going to bury it with the plastic. And as you can see here, this is topped up, and I've topped it off. I just went to the toilet. I'm not going to show you that part, but I've topped it off with more kitchen waste. 3 days of kitchen waste goes back in there on top. And now I'm going to put organics, and I'm going to fold this, wet it down, and bury it, and put it into the ground. Now I'll do another video about putting it in the ground and treating it. Now you've got to read the Human Manure Handbook. Before you start composting any of your feces, you've got to read that handbook. And you can get the link below. Read that handbook a couple times. Really understand, managing of human manure. I can't never say, I'm dyslexic. Human manure. Human manure has been used for thousands of years in our gardens, all right? Now we can use technologies, we understand how it works, we know the temperatures, we know how to mix it, everything else, and to keep it safe. So watch my next video, how and what I'm going to do with that, and how I'm going to put it into the garden in a way that it's safe, that animals won't get to it, kids won't get to it, people won't get to it, and it's going to sit there and it's going to turn into this amazing soil over the course of the years. You're going to put it into the ground and learn all about it. So I hope you enjoy the next video, but think of the money I'm saving. I'm printing money with that thing. I'm taking recycled bags, so every time I go grocery shopping in America, I get brown bags. Screw plastic bags. Think of that. I'm taking that organic material. I'm taking the most amazing manure in the world, our manure. Think of all the vitamins, the nutrients, and everything else that are going through our system and coming out, and I'm putting that into the ground for plants to use and for earthworms to devour and create this rich, unbelievable, amazing soil. My name is Michael Trout. I live a Foundups lifestyle. To learn more about Foundups, go to Foundups.com. I have an FAQ I'm working on. You can watch my videos. You can go on Foundup on Patreon, or if you go on my profile on Foundups.com, you're going to see a link to my videos. I have over 1,000 videos that you can watch. Most of them, 99% of them, are free and open. Some of them are closed, like personal blog stuff, other stuff that I think are, that basically I make available to patrons. We're launching something called Foundup House, and I want you to imagine a house that basically establishing a community for the betterment of that community. A house that's going to basically transform their garden into permaculture, a house that's going to have innovators in it that are going to develop and launch Foundups that are going to impact the local community in a positive, beneficial way. Think of it as like an incubator, an open incubator, open to anyone to join, anyone be part of. And these incubators are going to spring up and sprout out anywhere. And anyone who is a patron, who has a patron of Foundups, guess what? Can launch a Foundups house. It's that easy. You get the license for as little as $1 a month on Foundups.com. So go to Foundups.com, join as our Patreon. Now we're using Patreon right now, but we're going to have our own site. But to build a site takes money. You know, so your $1 is going to help towards the development, is going to help towards covering what I call a Foundup fund to do Foundups. And I encourage you, once you start launching Foundups, you can copy me, set up your own Foundup fund on Patreon until we can get set up our own site and start doing Foundups yourself. The only way we're going to save our planet is for you and me to do it. We have to stop relying on governments. We have to stop relying on politicians. You have to understand they're bought and paid for by corporations who are only interested in what? Raping our planet of the finite resources and paying out the returns to a few investors. We have to change that. And Foundups is the only way to do it.